following people.
Yeah, no surprise.
207. We're going all the way around and then coming back in.
Oh, goody.
So we're like right on this line. They tried to change our site. They weren't gonna allow me to.
That sucks.
I gotta call this guy.
Okay, we're doing something new tonight. We're actually going out with friends.
Yeah, it's one of my friends back from school, Stephanie. So we're gonna meet up with her and see how things go and reminisce.
Yeah, so no trails today. We're actually giving our legs a break. So go sit down, have some drinks, some dinner, and it'll be a good night.
Enjoy.
Yes. Yesterday we came into Raccoon Mountain Caverns Campground. It's a little expensive. The sites are very close together. It's an okay park so far, but they have a fitness center. So we decided to check it out. So they have this really old Reebok treadmill that's a little uneven, and I don't know, the quick start buttons don't match up with what it actually is. And then they have a Bowflex over here that, I don't know, it doesn't seem complete. Some of these side pieces look okay, but the rest, I don't know. And then they have this awesome bike.
Hi guys.
Just Ryan's size.
It's a good workout. Keep it going. Keep it going. Work it out. Work it out. Keep it going.
So they do have, something to do, some pull-ups, some dips, things like that. That seems pretty sturdy. Ryan's still going. This TV, this is pretty impressive. So they have this huge TV here for anyone that wants to watch some old school TV. They have a window AC unit that doesn't do a very good job of keeping the whole place cool, but you know what? We're appreciative to have a gym. So, oh, and they have 3 sets of dumbbells. 10, 15, and 35. Can't do anything else.
Why do I feel like I'm working out and giving birth all at the same time? This doesn't work for people that have long legs, but it's still a workout. You gotta do whatever you find.
I hope your knees agree with you tomorrow. So for all the hiking we do, we're finally taking a day to just sit and relax.
It's so much better. Just taking a little break. Dogs are relaxing. Not with us, but they'll be fine. They got the nice AC rig, so no problems there.
Yeah, and it's a nice day out. We've had multiple cold days, so it's supposed to be in the low 80s today. This is more of what we're used to, so we are happy to be just sitting out in this. It's a nice size open field. There's no one else over here. It's the overflow parking lot, and it's not that busy, so there's no one here.
Got a drink in hand, although it is a protein shake, so.
So our day of relaxing has now turned into another hike.
All right, so we're here at Craven's house. This is where you can start to go to Sunset Point, which is, I guess, one of the best areas in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's where we're at right now, to be able to see the sunset. It's free parking here, and we're going to do the hike to Sunset Point, which is, I believe, about 3.4 miles round trip from here. So take us about an hour to get there, and then about an hour to get back. So we're going to enjoy the sunset
And get moving.
and get moving. So, I don't know where Angie is. I lost her. I was on the Sunset Point, and then it got dark out, and I'm just with Savage. I lost her on the trail somewhere. I have no idea where she is. Ange, are you over here somewhere? Oh, hey. She's right here. I found her.
Okay, made it back from our sunset. I have to tell you, I do not recommend parking at this, what's it called? Craven's house.
Craven's house and hiking back. You're definitely going to be in the dark. There's no question about it. We brought lights just in case, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but
It was. Wait. So let me just say, okay? So first of all, trails you're not familiar with are hard to navigate sometimes in the dark because there are different options, different ways you can go, and we are up on a mountain. Okay, so you go the wrong way and it's a huge drop off. And then other ones, like I said, it's an actual trail that goes somewhere else. So that's number one. Number two, it's obviously a lot harder to see what you're stepping on and over, and you're more likely to trip over a root or a rock or something. And for three, your light is attracting all the bugs. So now you have bugs flying in your face, on your arms, all over you. And you're already trying to hurry up and get out of there because this place closes down at dusk. And now you're being attacked by every insect that ever roamed the earth.
this is coming from a person that lives in an RV full time in the wilderness.
It doesn't mean I want to be attacked by bugs.
She's used to this. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, so there is a better place to park. It's a very short walk. I recommend that. Also, I don't know if I recommend going out on a Saturday night. This is what all the high school kids do apparently around here that can't drink. If you can come during the week, highly recommend that. I'm sure there's less kids at that point, so go that route. And like I said, don't park at Craven's house unless you're just doing a daytime hike. So the campground we're at offers cave tours. We're heading over there now. We might actually be the only people there.
Yeah, so it's I think it's about $23 per person, and you can get 15% off if you actually stay at the campground. Definitely seems to be a little bit better during the weekday to go if you don't want large crowds.
Yes. And the in-depth tours they don't do right now because they don't have the staff. So we don't get to crawl around in the mud and squeeze through tight spaces, but they have a walking tour, so it's good enough.
This is the Crystal Palace, and it's called that because all of these formations are made out of a crystal called calcite, and that develops from limestone. So this particular band of limestone dates back to Earth's Mississippian period of development, and that was about 360 million years ago. So that was whenever Tennessee and most of the land around us was covered in a shallow sea, so all this is underwater at one point. Now this limestone, it's about 300 million years older than the dinosaurs. Just to kind of put that in perspective for y'all. This is not naturally occurring. This was built up here by the Smith brothers, and they would use this pool as a wishing well. So they did that probably because they wished they would never have to go through that pinch again. But it was really just because they were from Europe, and over there it's generally a tradition to have a wishing well in a cave. So right now this water looks almost like open space right there, but you can see the water better when I shine my flashlight on it.
Oh yeah.
So the water is so reflective because it contains a lot of manganese. This water has a few other components, and those are why you should never, ever, ever, in 1,000 years ever, I cannot stress this enough, do not ever just drink straight cave water or water running off the limestone mountain. So the magnesium content of our water makes 1 cup of our cave water equivalent to about 5 cups of milk and magnesia. So it is a very potent natural laxative. Well, you're talking diarrhea, cha-cha-cha.
We just finished the cave tour, and it's cold down there. When we did a cave tour in Florida, we were told it was going to be like 68 degrees, but it was 100% humidity, so it was very warm and stuffy. But here they told us it was like 58 degrees, right? And the humidity is a little bit higher, but it's not 100%, so definitely wear a long sleeve shirt or sweatshirt. Saw some slimy salamanders. Yep. And
Cosmo wants to say hi as well too. She wants to be in the video.
Yeah. We're down at Chattanooga Riverwalk. It's about a 16.1 mile paved path along the river. It's really pretty. Thought the dogs would like it, so.
Yeah, it's nice. There's a little bit of breeze by. It's a nice sunny day. Tito's found some other dog to growl at, so he's happy. Found parking on the street for about $2, so not too bad. Sorry, I got pulled a couple times.
We're about to cross the Ruth and William Holmberg pedestrian bridge. Yes, I had to read that off the sign. Way too much to remember. So, hanging out in Chattanooga. We're right across from the Hunter Museum of American Art. They actually have some really cool structures outside. We have the dog, so we can't go in, but it looks really cool here. There's the river, the bridge. Here's one of the pieces of art outside. Metal guy just sitting there. So there's no trails in the area. Well, not as much anyway. So we were finding bridges and downtown streets and whatnot to walk around with the dogs. It's a nice change of scenery. There's some cool bridges here.
Yeah, it's nice to go across the bridge, get a nice breeze by. People are running, people are enjoying the nice weather. It's supposed to rain later on today, so they're probably out and about trying to have some fun. But a lot of history here in Chattanooga. It's nice.
We made a friend on day one, and she keeps coming back. Twice a day, in fact.
Yeah, when you already have cat food, since you already have a cat, it makes it a little bit easier for your wife to hand over some of that food.
I don't think Cosmo likes sharing, but there's plenty of food.
Yeah, she wouldn't like sharing at all. There's no question about that.
But she's not going hungry either.
I'm sure this cat is not going hungry either.
No, not at all.
I believe this cat's name is Tippy because of the white tip on her tail that you can see. She's even enjoying the dog's water bowl, as you can see.
We've adopted her as one of our own.
But she's staying here when we leave tomorrow.